I was just talking to my hotshot videographer, Chris, about the art of guesstimation. We're going to try a little bit of it right now. Come on over, Chris. Let's try this. I'm going to cut a small packet of cards off the top, just like, say, that. I don't know exactly how many there are. And I want you to come on over, Chris, and try to lift off about the same number. A small packet of cards and put them right down the table there. Now, how do you think you did? Do you think you did close, or do you think maybe you're a little too many, a little too few? What do you think?
You got close.
Pretty close. Try again. Again, that small packet, little packet of cards. See if you can lift them off and put them right there. Okay. Now, do you think you got closer, or do you think now maybe they're like, try one more time. A little packet of cards. Cut wherever you want. Doesn't matter. Cut wherever you want. Put them right there. Now, let's see. Okay. So you cut 4 packets here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You cut wherever you wanted. I wonder if, okay, we got, this happened one time before. You may not be great at guesstimation, but Chris, you're excellent at finding the 4 aces. This extremely powerful card trick is based on an idea of Father Cyprian's, and it's one of my very favorite beginner card tricks. I've got 2 of the aces on top, secretly. I've got 2 of the aces on bottom, and the rest is mostly acting. I start by asking someone, are you a pretty good guesser? Let's try to see if you're pretty good at guesstimation. And while I'm talking to them, I very casually do what's called a slip cut, and it's not a hard move. What I do is I have a small packet of cards I lift off, and my left thumb drags off the top card, and then I replace the packet on top. Okay? You'll see in the performance, it just takes a second to do. I do it on the offbeat, and I say, okay, I do that while I'm talking to them, and then once focus comes down here, by the time they're focusing here, I'm already done the move. And I take a small packet of cards and put them off. I say, go ahead, see what you can do. Cut wherever you want, and that's the key line. So they lean over, they lift off a small packet of cards. Now, I come down here, and while I'm looking at these and comparing them, and while we're all comparing, are there more in this or that, I casually shuffle these cards. And all I do is I'm going to pull, the thumb here holds the top card, the fingers hold the bottom card. This is the slow motion. I lift all the cards between the 2 off like that, and then I shuffle them off very casually like that, okay? Shuffle right to the bottom, and this brings the next ace to the top. So I say, lean on over here and see if you, remember, try to cut the same, and they cut where they want, again, a small packet. I say, you're sure? They say, yes. I say, remember, you're cutting wherever you want. You know, I think you're still, and I do the exact same thing. I focus on these. I come right down here. I'm looking at these. Well, I just, again, shuffle these off and bring in the very bottom card of the pack to the top, and I put these a little off to the side. Then I finish by saying, why don't you try one last time? Cut wherever you want, lift off a small packet of cards. And they do that. They lift off a small packet. I say, how do you think you did? And maybe they'll say, oh, I think I got a few too many, a few too few. I say, well, you know, I'm not sure you're great at guesstimation, but you're extremely good at finding the 4 aces. Now, I got to tell you guys something about this that's important, though. First, do you want to reveal the 4 aces, boom, 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 suggesting you had control? Or do you want to turn them over one by one as you're amazed? It's like, wow, I can't believe this. You found all 4 aces. Or finally, do you want them to be 4 random cards? 10 of clubs, 3 of spades, queen of diamonds, 2 of hearts, and you've predicted from the very beginning you gave someone a piece of paper with all 4 written down. In that way, there's no sense of control. It seems totally random. They cut to any 4 cards they want, and you were able to predict all 4 cards from the very beginning.